When a man makes a mistake, the apology should cost him. Never let a man play around with your emotions. However much you love him, you need to love yourself a million times more, okay? And however much you love yourself, you better make sure he loves you just as much. And when he apologizes to you, it should cost him. And before you're like, whoa, 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 like who has the money for that? How often is he needing to apologize to you? His apologies should be rare and costly, and I do follow my own advice. So for example, this was like 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. I was running late to the movies. I was meeting my husband and my son at the movies because I was at something else beforehand, and then I called him to tell him I was running late and my car started acting weird because, long story short, if my car's camera gets messy, like my car won't really drive. That's how I learned that. You can't let your car get too dirty. So anyway, I call him and I'm like running late, and he answers the phone and he's got irritation in his voice because he's been dealing with our son, right? So he's like, where are you? And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I'm calling you to tell you that I'm running late because something is wrong with my car right now. This man immediately apologizes. You know, all he did is answer the phone with like a tone in his voice, but I'm not gonna tolerate that even if he has a really good reason. And because I'm dealing with my car, I don't deal with that at the moment, right? I just tell him like, whoa, don't speak to me like that, you know? And then I tell him why, like what's going on with my car. And then we fix that problem. We realize it's the camera. I fix the camera issue. And then I head over to the movies and I don't say anything about what just transpired. So when I got to the movie theater, he immediately apologizes. He's there with our son and everything is good. And he says he's sorry, etc. But then he also, without me saying a single word, he shares a note with me on my phone. The note literally just said, I'm sorry. And it was a link, and I clicked that link and it went straight to the Louis Vuitton website. And he said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. I regret answering the phone like that. I'm sorry, please pick something out. And when I tell you he hasn't answered the phone like that again since, he hasn't answered the phone like that again since.